Words of the Ancestors here on DDO stream on Saturday night. Is our word puzzle game, and we will be picking 3 players. I didn't get a chance to reset the names, and you have to do something. But it wouldn't be me if I didn't forget to do something. We will be picking 3 players for tonight's game. All right, our first contestant will be Busy 423 because Bragg said he was opting out. Our second contestant is Ostaxer. Look, I don't even need to change it. And our final contestant tonight is Fafred. No, I got the R and the Y backwards because I'm prone to do that. All right, those are our contestants for tonight. Let me go ahead and reset the giveaway. And the giveaway is now open for 100 DDL point code. If the winner of tonight's game also wins the bonus round, they are ineligible for the code. All right, let's go ahead and change the category. Because the first category is definitely not inner shop, it is item. Have to make sure I get the right one so I don't actually accidentally show the answer. There is our first puzzle, and since this is puzzle number 1, Busy 423 gets to go first. Busy, I need a letter. Hello, Iltman, where are you at? No, Iltman, only the contestants can play. T. I can give you 2 T's. Please do not guess if you are not one of the 3 people listed on the side. They are playing for real prizes. All right, we have our 2 T's. And Busy, do you have a guess or are you going to pass? Yeah, that's why I did this. Okay. Staxer, I need a letter. That's why I did it this way because I'm so lagged to Twitch that whenever I try to play the trivia game over on uh, Troy Show, sometimes I'm 2 questions behind. N. That is an N. There are no N's in this puzzle. Double check. No N. All right. That means Fafrid. I need a letter. S. I can do one S. You have to go all the way down. But if I try rearranging them. All right, there is your S. And do we have a guess? No, all right. Busy, we are back to you. I need another letter. R. I can give you 3 R's. I can do 3 R's. Do we have a guess? I'm going up. Up. Just like in almost all puzzle games, some letters will give away more of the story than others. People are out there going like, I know what this is. All right then, Ostaxer. I need a letter. A. Yeah, I can do an A. Do we have a guess? Okay, you want down? All right. At Kingstown's bar, you fell in love with how it had to end. All right then, Ostaxer. Thank you. Fafrid, I need a letter. Oop. H. Unfortunately, I cannot give you an H. There are no H's in this puzzle. Busy. I need a letter. P. There are no P's in this puzzle, unfortunately. Staxer, I need a letter. I should have made this the bonus puzzle. I thought this one would be one of the easier ones, to be honest. No, D. I'm sorry. It looks so similar. I went woo right by my eye. D. There are no D's in this puzzle. Fafred, I need a letter. There's only 80 million items in this game. Oh, I can actually give you an O. But only one O. But you do get a guess. Is he typing or is he thinking? Nope, no guess. All right, busy. I need a letter. G. Nope, there are no G's in this puzzle. Ostaxer, I need a letter. L. There are no L's. Fafred, I need a letter. And little did Doug know that this puzzle would take him all the way to 8 o'clock. After all, Christmas was last month, yeah. You can feel the tension, huh, Vinny? Especially for the people who are not playing but know the answer to the puzzle. They're all like, M. I can do an M. I think I can only do one M though, unfortunately. Do we have a guess, Fafred? My voice is breaking. Yeah, go ahead. Just type in your guess. Meteoric star ruby. Is that right? That's absolutely right. It is the meteoric star ruby. It drops out of Hall's an evening star. Dragon fight. Extended halls. Not the regular kind. Gotta fight a dragon. All right, so that was Fafrid, and he has won round one. Yay! I know, I gotta get sound effects like Troy has. So we will go ahead and set that. No, not. I want to dash. All right, we are on to puzzle number 2. Hopefully, it will not be that hard, but we still want it hard enough that we spend some time with it. All right, there is the puzzle. Our category is NPC, and he's in an expansion zone. I can't give away which expansion. That would give away pretty much everything, but he is in an expansion. I will give you that much. So no marketplace, no, none of that. This is round 2. Staxer, I need a letter. E. Let's see. I can give you 2 E's. Maybe not the most useful E's, but I can give you 2 E's. And do we have a guess? Hello, Bardic Affogato. No. Fafrid, I need a letter. Maybe I up the difficulty a little. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're kind of surprising that they're easy. S. Surprisingly, there are no S's in this puzzle. Fafrid, I'm sorry. Busy. I need a letter. Double checking, but no S's. L. I can do a little bit better with L's. It looks like 3 L's. Looks like I can give you 3 L's. All in a row. All right, busy. That gives you 3 points in this round. Do we have a guess? No, we have a pass. All right, thank you. Staxer, I need a letter. A. I can do 3 A's? Yes, I can do 3 A's. Okay, there are your A's. Do we have a guess? Well, I saw Saxer who's getting the guess, Bartek. Nope. Okay. Fafred, I need a letter. R. I can do. I'll give you 3 R's. This is obviously the big three puzzle, huh? There are your 3 R's. Do we have a guess? Randall Lyric Augment Vendor. Is that right? That is correct. Randall Lyric Augment Vendor. For funsies out there, does anybody know where Randall is, which expansion Randall can be found in? While I reset the scoreboard. All of them? Is he? Okay. I learn something new every day. I just saw him in Salt Marsh. It makes sense though. He's everywhere. Well, fine. He's definitely an expansion one then. He's everywhere. That's good for him. But it does make sense. He's in all the expansions for all the expansions augment vendors or the new augments. So that makes sense. Not Myth Drainer? No. Put him in there. We must have all Randall. All right. Our final puzzle of the night. A little shy. But as we said, we were going to start this. Same person won that, but we do not have official from DDO. So once we do that, if we get official from DDO, if somebody wins the first 2 rounds, the third round will be double points. So, but not today. We said if I get the official, yay, go to. Let's see. There's a quote. I gotta change the category. That's what I'm doing. This is a quest. And with that, round three, player three starts. Fafrid, I need a letter. N. I can definitely give you one N. Fafrid, do we have a guess? All right, what's your guess? Kind of a big deal. Like I said, sometimes I think the ones that are going to be harder or easier, and one is easier or hard. This one was kind of a big deal. All right, well, that means Fafrid has won tonight's game with a grand total of 9. Very nice. Yes. So with that, that brings the main part of the game to an end. Once again, I'd like to thank Busy and Ostaxer for playing tonight. You win a copy of our home game. It's called Dungeons and Dragons Online. 3 times a day for the past month. Which one are you? What are you looking for? The gloves or the bow? That seems like what everybody's looking for. The gloves and the bow. They're both pretty good. All right. Oh, the boots. Yeah, the boots are pretty nice too. I will admit that. I will admit that. The boots are pretty nice too. Usually, though, amongst my group, it's gloves, bow, boots. There is a big prize still, Feffert. We are going to play the bonus round. I'm going to set that up right now. We're bringing back the quote category. So these are either really easy or really hard, depending on how many of the 7 letters you get. So, Fafred, 7 letters. I had to do this quote. I had to today. Had to. This is something an NPC or DM says in the game, or it could be text in a pop up, like a missive or something. Like when you go out to Orchard of the Macabre and you pick up the Black Habit or Arendis Falls missives. So something an NPC or a DM says in a game. Usually there's a sound quote that goes with it. And it also has to appear in either the DM text or in a pop-up box. So I don't just pick random things. You get 7 letters of your choice. One more than Wheel of Fortune used to give you. Was giving away 2 more, but I couldn't. All right, now the challenging part is me doing this. E. Without saying it out loud. Yes, you have to give all 7 simultaneously, just like at the end of Wheel of Fortune. There are your E's. You did pretty good with that. I's. You did significantly worse with the I's. There's your K. L. There's your L's. N's. I'll give you 1 N. And T's. I think you're going to be pleased with the T's. There's your T's and the R's. Really? Only 1 R? But it might be a key R. I do believe I have everything up if you would like to think about it. I do need a guess. While you're thinking, I am double checking. Okay, double check complete. Well, do your best to fill in the letters. The skeletal mage has been put to rest. That is absolutely right, Fatfred. I had to put that because we just ended Hardcore, and I am famous for ending Hardcore Season 2 by getting put to rest by the skeletal mage. A little bit of deep lore there along with the go. But Fafred, you have won tonight's prize, which of course is a pet of your choosing. Yes, from Korthos. It is from, I believe, Sacrifices. Excellent. Yes, Vinny Voodoo. Vinny Vinny Whoopsie. Yes. It's actually one of the best delivered lines in the game. I love it so much. I actually have it on my soundboard. Actually, do I have? I might actually have it on my soundboard. No, I do not. Damn it. I gotta put that on there. No, I didn't say start. I said stop. Go away. Bleep bloop. All right, with that, that puts that brings this to an end. We will get Fafrid his code and his pet right now, and I thank everybody for following along. And that brings Words of the Ancestors to an end. All right, now we can go on with the rest of the stuff. I gotta do that so I can make a good cut later. It was a little bit harder today. I did try to make it a little bit harder. I did not want to make it impossible. Trying to strike that fine balance. What pet do you want, Alfred? And I will get you your code. Everybody, now we're going to have the second chance drawing. Please make sure you get your exclamation points DDOs into chat. We will be drawing in about 4 minutes. Hey, Sung-Sum. Oh, I can switch that off. Being there, first morning week.